Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be cleaning a clean car. Yeah, you did indeed hear me right. I'm going to be cleaning a clean car. Why is this car clean? Because of the ceramic coating that's on it. If you remember back, about just coming up on 6 months or so ago now, we put a 1 year ceramic coating on this car, and it's keeping it that clean that there's not really that much need to wash it. Fair bit of construction work going on out here at the moment, so I'm not going to do too much talking. It's going to be a lot of voiceover, but firstly let's just see what the water behaviour looks like on the car before we even get in to the wash. Now, this coating is just under 6 months into its claimed 1 year durability, so it's halfway through its expected lifespan. And as we can see from the water behaviour before the car's been washed, that it looks as if it's going to be very promising so far, although we're yet to hit the harsh winters that we normally encounter in Scotland. Now, at the start of the video I said I'm washing a clean car. Now, on the face of it, it does look clean, but when you go in for a closer inspection, the car is dirty and it is in need of a maintenance wash. Before I kick off into the ceramic coating chat, I just want to make it clear that everything that I talk about is the thought process that I personally went through before deciding whether or not to put a ceramic coating on my own car, as well as put a ceramic coating on my parents' car, which I'll let you know what I did at the end of the video. The maintenance wash process of this ceramic coating is of course going to be on in the background while we chat about ceramic coatings, but I'm not really going to dive too much into the wash. I will a little bit later on tell you what kind of products I'm using and what kind of products you need in your arsenal to do a maintenance wash on a ceramic coating, but first let's grab some lunch. On to the topic of today's video then, should you get a ceramic coating on your car? First thing that we're best to do really is ask yourself a question. If you get a ceramic coating, number one, is your car a car to just get you from point A to point B that you don't really care about? Are you going to take it to hand car washes? Do you like to look after your car, and are you going to maintain your ceramic coating? These are all the sort of things that you need to consider before you even consider getting a ceramic coating. Now, the aim of the video today isn't to tell you whether or not to get a ceramic coating, it's to help you decide whether or not you want to step into the realm of getting a ceramic coating on your car. And to do that, we need to talk about the pros and cons, or the advantages and disadvantages of having a ceramic coating on your car. Which brings us nicely on to the pros. What are the pros of a ceramic coating? There's loads, but I'll highlight a few. First off is it offers you protection to your paint. It offers UV resistance so that the sun won't damage your clear coat or the paint beneath your clear coat. Again, for the same reasons, it offers chemical resistance. It makes the car much easier to clean, which I hope can be seen from this video. And of course, it gives you really nice levels of gloss and really cool water behaviour. Now, before I move on to the cons of a ceramic coating, I'm just going to take a little second to talk about the wash process that I'm doing on this car. I didn't give it a pre-rinse. All I did was go straight in with a pH neutral Snowfoam. I then done a swipe test, which you would have seen had no dirt left on the pad. That's after 2 months without a wash. And then all it is a case of going in with a pH neutral shampoo and rinsing the car off before being able to give it a towel dry. And then that's you done. You don't need to top up your coating if you don't want to. You just need to make sure it's cleaned and isn't clogged up. The products that I used for the wash today was a Snowfoam from a company called Blackbeard's Detailing. The Snowfoam's a pH neutral, like I mentioned earlier. It's called Varshy Blows. And then I'm using the Garage Therapy 1 car shampoo, which is described as a maintenance car shampoo. It's pH neutral and this is a maintenance wash, so it's a perfect product to be using here. So now it's probably a good time to start thinking about what are the cons of a ceramic coating. So I've made up a little list for you. First up, no matter what MD says, it will not stop scratching and stone chips. Don't believe what you see on the internet. They are liable to water spotting due to the way that the water beads up on them. Your car still needs to be cleaned and maintained. It's not a one-stop shop, coating and then done, you never need to wash the car again. If you get them done by a professional, they can be expensive, and on the flip side, if you do it yourself, you can really cock it up if you're not careful. So now that I've outlined some of the pros and cons, let's look at them in a little bit more detail. First up is going to be protection. Now, a ceramic coating is going to provide a hydrophobic layer over the lacquer or clear coat of your car. By doing this, what you're doing is stopping things like dirt, debris, bird poop, stuff like that sticking to your clear coat and etching into the paint and causing damage. You'll have seen earlier on in the video how clean the car was. Ceramic coatings, some of them, a lot of them, have very good self-cleaning capabilities, whereas when it rains, it tends to wash off a lot of the dirt that's on the car. Next up, you've got your UV and chemical protection. What a ceramic coating does is provide a barrier between UV and chemicals from the outside world onto your paint. They'll help stop the sun, the UV from the sun, damaging the paint underneath the ceramic coating, so your clear coat helps stop lacquer peel, stuff like that, as well as stopping anything kind of chemical stainings and stuff like that might etch itself onto your paintwork. Next up, we've got easy cleaning. Now, I hope it's been evidently clear from this video just how easy it's been to clean this car. It really does make it very, very simple, much like all good protections do. But you could get out, clean your car on your lunch break, and that's you done for another 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, however often you like to clean your car. The final pro that I want to cover is the appearance. Now, what a ceramic coating will do is it will help give a bit of a glossier appearance to your car, and of course in the rain and when you're using a pressure washer, it's going to give you that insane water behaviour that looks super cool. I spoke about the pros in detail, so it's only fair I talk about the cons in detail as well. The first one on my list is that no matter what you see or no matter what adverts you watch on the internet, a ceramic coating of any kind will not prevent scratches and stone chips. It will help minimalise swirl marks during the wash process, but it's not some magical barrier to everything that's outside. Next up, and this is generally due to the contact angle of a ceramic coating, on your flat surfaces like your roof, your boot, your bonnet, they are a lot more susceptible to water spotting. That's something that I've noticed with this coating. Next up, you still need to wash the car and maintain the coating. Ceramic coatings are not a one-stop shop. It's not you get a ceramic coating and then that's it, the rain will clean the car. The rain will help, but your ceramic coating still needs to be cleaned and still needs to be maintained if you want to get the best life out of your coating. Next up, we're going to talk about the cost. If you get this professionally installed, if you go for a 3 or 4 year ceramic coating and you get it installed by a professional, you should expect a bill of upwards of £1,000 if they're going to do it properly, if they're going to machine polish the car. It can be a lengthy process and can cost a lot of money to have a professional install a ceramic coating on your vehicle. On the flip side of that, you could always do it yourself. Again, it's a time consuming process. If you want to get a ceramic coating perfect, you need to ideally be polishing the car. You don't want to be applying a ceramic coating over swirl marks and scratches, because all you're going to do is just lock them into the paint and they're going to be visible through the coating. However, if you do decide to do a coating yourself and you leave high spots and you miss bits when you're buffing off, you can end up having your car look worse than what it did when you started. So you do need to be very meticulous and very careful when you're applying a ceramic coating to your car. So in the end, what did I go for personally? Well, I chose not to get a ceramic coating on my car because I do like washing my car every couple of weeks. I do like trying out new protection products, so it would be pointless for me to get a ceramic coating in my car. However, this car, which is my mum's, does have a ceramic coating on it, It doesn't get washed just as often as my own car, but it is still well maintained, and the ceramic coating really helps with that. I really do hope that this video has been helpful to at least one person, and if you have happened to like this video, remember to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.